The objective in this practice is to understand the thermoforming process and to know how to turn on the thermoformer, some important characteristics before use it, and we're going to learn to thermoform some pieces. To turn on our machine, first we have to energize our machine with this, and the second step is to switch this to on, and it will start to increase the temperature. Some important characteristics that are important to know are that all the windows has to be closed because it has to be not airstream. Another important thing is that our plastic sheet needs to be 77 by 57 centimeters, no less or no more. The temperature needs to set over 190 or 200 Celsius degrees, and it's important to increase it 20 by 20 degrees. Another thing is that all materials that we are going to thermoset needs to be in horizontal, because if you put in vertical it will be float. The last thing is that our material, in this case the PET, thickness can be less than 1 millimeter or to 6 millimeters. The last thing is that our material, in this case the PET, can be of the thickness can be less than 1 millimeter or to 6 millimeters.
As we can see, our press doesn't work, so we need to use a manual press to control the pressure when we action the lever.
To accomplish this practice, we have first of all to set the pieces. It's important to place them at least 5 centimeters apart from one another. And once we set our pieces, the plastic sheet, it's important, well, we have to pull the oven that has resistance or heated resistance. Okay, our plastic sheet will be heated, and we will know that it's ready to put it down when we'll see in the plastic sheet like a bubble. It has to be from the biggest or the tallest piece. It has to be at least like 5 or 6 centimeters apart. Whenever the plastic sheet is soft enough and heated, we have to move this lever to the section part, and we have to pull down the shelf. And now our thermoforming process is ready. This is our final product. We have a little some difficulties to remove the pieces because they got stuck. We can see that at the moment that we remove them, we broke the plastic, and well, it has some defects. So we learned that it's important to use like a lubricant or something to avoid these mistakes.
If we don't follow some of the cautions that we need to do in the practice, we could get some faults. The mistakes can be for different factors, like the pieces needs to have a curve in all the borders. So if you don't do it like here, this piece has a peak, so this load was formed. If the height between the pieces are too much, like here, as you can see, this piece is the bigger, and at the time that we thermoset the pieces, it will be false too. To avoid these mistakes, you need to follow exactly the process that we mentioned before.
In Mexico, 4% of the plastic, it means 240,000 tons of plastic will be transformed into sheets plastic. This sheets plastic will be set in a thermoforming machine, and this thermoforming machine will produce plastic. 80% of this plastic will be launched for the packaging industry, 14% to the refrigeration industry, and 5% to the construction industry. However, Mexico is an important country because both aerospace and automotive industry are needing technology, machines, and agri manufacturing to introduce this manufacturing process. However, Mexico needs technology, machines, and agri manufacturing to introduce these important industries in this important manufacturing process that is thermoforming.